Hello, everybody. Welcome to Happy Hour. Hopefully, you've had a good day. Mine's been pretty good, actually. Fairly productive, so feeling good about it. And I think I'm ready to celebrate the end of the day with a cocktail. Strangely enough, I know you're shocked. So welcome. I think this afternoon it's such a beautiful day. I'm gonna stick with the gin theme that I've been doing lately. I had somebody ask for more things to do with gin, and I've been holding off on making just a normal straight up martini for you. I'm thinking Negroni. So let me get my spoon. I did not get a spoon. And some garnish to use at the end of this. And let me get some ice for my mixing vessel. Clearly, I've not done all of my prep today as I should. Such is my urgent eagerness to make a cocktail for one and all. So here we go. Now I've got some ice in there. So Negroni, this is an interesting one. So we got gin, we've got some vermouth, using the Coqui de Torino, nice, yummy, sweet red vermouth, and supposed to use some Campari, so bitter orange. So I've got the Tattersall's bitter orange, should work just fine. And then finally, gonna add a bit of orange bitters. So I've got the Scrappy's orange bitters. It's like one of those little sampler deals that I've never quite finished off. And since my Reagan's number 6 is getting pretty low, I'm gonna go with this. And also, this is a little bit sweeter than the Reagan's. So I'm thinking that might work a little bit better for this. So, you know what else I'm gonna need? I'm gonna need something to measure the booze, strangely enough. Be right back. Ha ha! That was quick. Here it is. Advantages of living in a small apartment. Things are right at hand. I'll take the advantages of living in a small apartment where I can get them. All right. So let's do this. 1.5 ounces of the gin. Again, I'm using this Prairie organic gin. Seems to be pretty good all around gin. Local-ish and farm crafted. You know it's good if it comes from a farm. A farm where they grow the gin. Gin bottles come right from the trees. You can pluck them off. Harvest season is sometimes a little dangerous, or so I hear. All right, so 1.5 ounces of that, and we're looking at about 1 ounce of the vermouth. And I don't know if I mentioned it before, I generally vacuum in my vermouth. Vermouth is just funky, dressed up wine with extra herbs and spices. So as it's wine, use the vacuum bin. Keep it a little bit fresher longer. Go figure. Then 1/2 ounce of the Tattersall's bitter orange. So I realize we're still a little early in the week, but at least here in Minneapolis, it's beautiful today. I hope this keeps up. Hey, sweetie, I think we're gonna need to order some more of this pretty soon.
For the bitter orange?
Yeah. We're gonna put it on our next order from Cervix.
Yeah, my phone is over there. I'm on the list right now.
Yeah. And I'm kind of occupied with people making a cocktail right now.
Your phone is occupied too. So we'll just have to remember that.
Right? And a little bit more. This is a dash out of these little things is really kind of difficult. It's not as dash friendly. I like a little bit more bitters in mine. So let's give this a stir. And then after I'm done stirring, I'm going to make yet another trip off camera to get my strainer because I am not ready today. Oh, are you going to bring it to me? Thank you, nice strainer lady. We love you. Thank you.
Okay, so
Take this
all
with
bitter orange on the list.
Yes.
That was it, right?
Let us put it on the list. Let's see, how's this tasting? That'll do. That'll do.
Why do I have these things? Oh, you know why? You know why the stuff I put on the list last time didn't show up for you?
Why has the list not been synchronizing for me?
It has been synchronizing. I put it on the Penzies list by accident.
Oh! We don't get all of our groceries at Penzies.
I put it
Strangely enough.
on the Penzies list by accident.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, when you looked at the grocery list, it wasn't there.
That makes sense. That makes
I bet
sense.
it's on the Penzies list on your phone now.
And then, like, we'd go to Penzies and we'd be like, why am I supposed to get all this stuff at the spice store? I'm going to go ahead and garnish this with one of these lovely dried grapefruit wheels. I think that would be nice. It's sweet and tart and everything all at once. All right. So here we have it, Negroni. Let's give it a taste. That's lovely. That's very tasty. It's very sweet. And I don't know enough about Negronis to know if it's just the way I'm making them, but there's a depth of flavor that this one is missing. And I've got to figure out what, if anything, to do about that. Maybe slightly different bitters profile. Do you want to give this a taste? I think you might like it.
I just sat down.
Well, you know, getting up again to come taste it might be worth your while. If you like it, this cocktail could be your cocktail.
I was going to ask you to make your course fiber.
I don't know if we have the ingredients for Corpse Forever right now.
What are we out of?
We probably do.
I mean, like the two.
Yeah, I know what you mean. What do you think?
I want a corpse fiber.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure
you were
that
hoping to pawn that off on me so that you can mix something else? That is what you were hoping, wasn't
it's
it?
tasty. But yes, I was kind of hoping I could make a little something else.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to.
try.
I'm gonna have to experiment with this a little bit further. It's not bad by any stretch of the imagination.
It is, though, much more your flavor profile than mine.
Yeah, like there's a little bit of the bitter there,
And
a little bit of the boozy, but it's very
as
sweet.
you're tasting more things, one of the things that's dialing in for me
Yeah.
is that, like, the bitter flavor that I associate with grapefruits,
Mm-hmm.
I like with some things and not with others, and much less of it than you do. That
Yeah.
bitter, like, rind of citrus
Mm-hmm.
kind of flavor.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I like that a little bit more than you do.
I only
Mhm.
like it to a certain degree, and that's one of the things in some of the cocktails that I'm like, I don't like that so much. That is one of
Oh.
those flavors.
I'm being asked if this is Aaron sweet or Mim sweet.
It's Aaron sweet.
It is Aaron sweet. So yeah, it might be just fine. Actually, the more I'm drinking it, the more I like it. No, I don't figure this drink's growing on me. Yeah, but I mean, if anything, If I have an issue with it, it's like a flavor depth and complexity. I might try. This is the part that's so hard for me, and I don't know why I'm doing the Bill Clinton manner. I feel your pain. This is the part that's so hard for me is keeping the scientific inquiry to one variable at a time. What do I change? What do I change to try this? And limiting myself to changing the vermouth or different bitters or percentages of things. You know, I can think of all sorts of things I'd like to try, but yeah. Well, Negronis are also kind of notoriously finicky for dialing in. So, you know, in the spirit of science, I've learned something. I will record my results duly. And let's see, where do I get the grapefruit wheels? They have these at a local, our local neighborhood fancy liquor store, Surdix. So fancy liquor stores, I guess. Our neighborhood go-to liquor store just happens to be a fancy one.
That has a brand on it, though.
Oh, it does have a brand. Let's see.
I mean, it's gonna have a label.
Yeah, I've seen these other places. Dardamons, California crispy Dardamons. I don't know if that's coming across at all with the glare. I'll post it. I'll post it in the comments for you. So yeah, in a finer liquor store near you. Maybe. All right. It's Brian. Brian. Kendall and Brian. Brian. Bryant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know several Bryans.
No, not Brian with a T.
Okay.
Yes.
If I had heard the T, I would have known exactly who you were talking about.
And I'm continuing to drink this. You know, I think the longer that it's sitting with the grapefruit wheel, the better I like it. So I think my number one thing that I want to try is I want to try the exact same recipe with different vermouth and see what difference that makes. And then after that, I'm gonna try doing stuff with the bitters. You know, I did this because it's a little sweeter. If I did it with the Reagans, maybe a little bit better. I can also try different bitters other than orange bitters. I could try something that's a little more grapefruity, like the Jamaica Bitter Cubes Jamaica #1 bitters. That might be good. Or dare I use the Fuego bitters? A spicy Negroni? It could happen. So I think my scientific inquiries with the Negroni may change into mad science over time. We'll see. Well, hey everyone. Have a good evening. Thank you for having cocktail time with me. Hopefully you're making something for yourself. Let me know what you're making. Let me know if there's anything you want me to make. Happy to experiment and explore if it's something I've not done before. And there you go. Have a good evening. Stay well, stay healthy, and I'll talk to you again soon. L'chaim.